If you have a RadarOpus package with a large number of repertories and or reference documents, then it might be easy to indicate one or more of the titles as your favorite. I will show you now how you can do that. So let's go to Repertories and let me select here a synthesis Adonis. So I right mouse click on it and then I select add this title to my favorites. This I can do with several titles, and you see a star appears in front of it. Now at this moment it is still located alphabetically, but if you go to the local settings in the tab display, you can select display favorites at the top of the list. And I close here again my local options, and you see that the synthesis Adonis has moved to the top of the list. But keep in mind, this is for each section separate. So if I would go here to concepts, and if I select here one of the concepts as a default concept, so for example Petrucci Children, add this title to my favorites, then it will move to the top of this section of concepts. So the same for references. So let me select, for example, here the Burke, the English Burke. I right mouse click on it and then I say here, add this title to my favorites. Now at this moment it's still located alphabetically, but when I go to my local options of the references, to the tab display, I can select here display favorites at the top of the list. And if I close here my local options and if I remove here this, you see that the Burke has moved to the top of this list, but of the section Materia Medica. So if you would do this for Keynotes, so let me select here, for example, the English from Woensel Keynotes. I right mouse click on it. Then I select here, add this title to my favorites. You see it's moved to the top of the list because I have already that option here via the local option selected, that it moves to the top of the list. But it remains in that section. So if I close here this Materia Medica section, you see that in the section Keynotes, Van Woensel is here at the top of the list.